Malaysia's parliament will be dissolved on Saturday, April 7, paving the way for a heated election in which the government and opposition have painted as a do-or-die battle. The Election Commission will now decide the date for the polls, which has to be held within 60 days of the dissolution. But with the Muslim fasting month beginning in mid-May, expectations are that the 15 million Malaysians will go to the ballot box in early May. Prime Minister Najib Razak made the announcement on live national television at 12:15 p.m. on Friday, April 6. "I had an audience with the King this morning to request for Parliament to be dissolved on April 7, 2018, said Datuk Seri Najib in his televised address. He said the King consented to his request. Therefore, I advise heads of state governments to seek an audience with their rulers to dissolve their own state assemblies," he said. Both parliamentary and state assembly seats will be contested in Malaysia's 14th general election, aside from Sarawak, which held its state polls in 2016. Several chief ministers like Selangor's Azman Ali and Sabah's Musa Aman have also sought audiences with their heads of states Friday afternoon, with the rest to follow suit by next week. "If BN wins again, we promise and vow to do our best with a wider and more inclusive, more comprehensive transformation. The transformation journey cannot stop here. The world has changed and we should not regress or return to the bleak and dark past," he said, in a thinly veiled reference to predecessor Mahathir Mohamad. Tun Mahathir, who was in power for 22 years until 2003, has led the opposition since last year after UMNO ignored his calls for the party to ditch Mr. Najib over graft allegations.